Okay, ready, Coach?
All right, guys, obviously a tough night. We didn't perform like we're supposed to do at LSU. It's my responsibility. I throw that to the team. Obviously, we're going to look at it schematically, where we got to get better, which is a lot of areas. Physicality at the point of attack. Run the football better, stop the run, eliminate the explosive plays. Those things that we have to address and get better real quick. One game does not define a season, but we do understand that that was a letdown for our fans, and I take responsibility for it. We've got to get better.
This meeting is being recorded.
Hey, Ed, Wilson Alexander from The Advocate.
Yeah.
Last year, obviously, you mentioned like miscommunications and things like that caused the defensive issues. Was it similar stuff tonight or something different that you noticed on that side of the ball?
We had some similar stuff, crossing routes, missed assignments. Those things continue to haunt us and hurt us. We have to get them fixed. I thought that we did a pretty good job in camp of getting them fixed, but obviously we've got to look at what we're doing and still eliminate those crossing routes and those busting coverage and why we busted them. And then also eliminate having an open gap in the run defense. Now, whether we got knocked off the ball or it's an open gap, I need to look at it on film.
Yeah, Ed, judging from the running game, what you saw in preseason scrimmages, is this kind of what you maybe feared tonight would happen? I mean, you just didn't get nothing from the running game.
I agree. First of all, we got to be more diverse. We have to have multiple runs for multiple sets, which we didn't do tonight. We got to get that fixed. It's going to get fixed immediately. We got to be more physical at the point of attack. Neither of those things happened tonight as far as what I could see. But again, I need to look at the film before I say anything about physicality, a point of attack. I just need to look at the film.
And obviously Max was under a good amount of pressure today. Just how did you see how he kind of handled some of that pressure?
Yeah, I thought at times he handled pressure well. He could scramble and make plays with his feet, but I thought at times he was off. We missed some big plays, or we threw some balls in the dirt. We missed some plays. And then again, I think, hot and cold. He made some good plays, but he wasn't as consistent as we need as LSU quarterback.
Coach Matt Trent, WBRZ. I know you haven't looked at the film, but what was one of the main issues why you couldn't set the edge tonight? Guys just running around. Big plays.
Yeah, obviously got to get off a block, number one. Fits, they gave us a lot of motion and some shifts, and our force changed. But number one is technique, number two is alignment.
Coach, what's most disappointing about this?
Obviously the loss. I felt good about this football team going in. I feel bad for the guys in there, the new coaching staff. They wanted to do very good. They've been working very hard, but you look and we had like 50 yards rushing and they had 200-something yards rushing. They were all over the quarterback and they made some big plays, and we gave up big plays on defense again. So those are the things that are reoccurring. We've got to get them fixed.
Coach, did you feel like the passing game just seemed like half a second off?
Yeah.
Like all night long?
A lot.
And second, real quick, John Emery, do you know when you'll get him back?
Yeah, John Emery, it was unavailable for this game. I think it's going to be week by week. I don't know when we're going to get him back yet. I'm not sure of. And going back to the passing game, I wish we could have hit Keyshawn Butte earlier, gave him the football. I think that we had some wide receivers that were open, like you said, was a second off with the pass, or protection wasn't there. It just wasn't clicking.
Ed, how do you explain losing the line of scrimmage on both sides against a team like UCLA that's really not known for playing physical football?
Yeah, well, first of all, they play physical football, and they've gotten a better offensive line. They got two good running backs that are very physical. So tonight they played physical football, but that doesn't mean that it's any excuse for not playing physical. We should have been better. We should have been better on both sides of the football, and we weren't.
And you basically have two brand new coordinators, first time coordinators. Really, how would you just kind of evaluate how they did today?
Well, I think the guys work hard. I think they're trying. I think that we're off a little bit. We could have put our players in better positions in a lot of places. then again, when you call something and it's a good defense and you don't execute, then you got trouble. But you know what? When you don't play like that, it goes down to one person. That's me, nobody else.
Coach, what I'm hearing from you is it just sounds like UCLA was tougher tonight.
I'm not saying that.
Going back to the line of scrimmage and just toughness or more physical, however you want to characterize it. I mean, how do you explain that?
Well, we got to look at it. See what's happening. See, maybe it's the plays that we're calling. Maybe we're overloaded in one spot. Maybe we're not. Look at the techniques that we're doing. Look at the personnel. Again, I think for us in the run game, we need more of a variety of runs. We need to use our athletes, get them in space a little bit more. I think on defense is a matter of fitting out gaps and understanding what we're doing. It's the first time in Durante's defense, and the understanding of the defense and the gap fits.
And no excuses, but is this the difference when a team plays a game and another team is playing their first game?
It can go both ways. I felt like we were a little rusty. We came out on offense really good. I felt our guys, we need to get a game underneath their belt. I thought there was a point in the game we settled down, but then we just couldn't stop. We just couldn't stop, the big plays that they were making. We couldn't stop making mistakes.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, guys. Go Tigers.